Poor Minion. I like almost cried when I saw his face. I just felt so bad that he had to have his eye removed. Guys, what's going on over here? I feel productive today. I feel like I've done a good amount of stuff. Today I wanted to tackle the dishes. I feel like since my last video that I actually posted today, the day I'm filming, I feel like what I did in my last video where I decluttered a bunch of different spaces in my house and I just got more into the mindset of decluttering, my house has been a little bit cleaner. I mean, it's not completely clean by any means, and not even but it's definitely better, and it's been just feeling nicer and more of just like me being in the mindset of keeping it cleaner and like not just throwing trash on the counter. Instead of throwing that trash on the counter, I'm gonna pick it up like this and put it away. Anyway, so just a little bit better here and there. I do have a lot of dishes to do. I didn't do the dishes after dinner yesterday, but I did do 2 loads yesterday, so I felt pretty good about that. And then I need to do another load today. And I've been using dishes more often because our microwave broke, so that's gonna be something we need to replace soon. We just have like a countertop microwave, so it's not something that's super hard to replace. It's just like the fact that I have to do it. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for one. Man, have prices gone up. I just want to get a microwave that works. This one like started like making a weird noise, and then it started like smoking and smelling weird, and so we unplugged it. So time to replace it, I guess. But yeah, I've just been trying to look for one that I like. But for now, just using the oven. It's fine. I've got an Instant Pot, I've got an oven, I've got a griddle. What else do I really need? You know, people lived without microwaves for how long? So I can do it. I can do it for a week or so. I want a meal plan too. That's what I wanted to do with you today. I almost forgot. I want to meal plan. I need to figure out some meals that I can do. I'm doing like a keto type thing right now. I'm not really counting carbs. I'm just trying to do low carb because I just feel better when I'm doing low carb. I have less floaters in my eyes when I'm doing low carb. I have less pain and less issues when I'm doing low carb. So when I'm doing not low carb, I have more issues and more pain and more floaters and more itchiness and just lots of things. So I'm just trying for my health and for my sanity and for the baby's health too, because if mama's healthy, baby's gotta be healthy too, because baby gets most of the nutrients anyway. So yeah, so we need to figure out some meal planning, because I made Hawaiian haystacks last night. Not super low carb, I wouldn't say. I mean, rice is not a low carb option, but it was delicious and it was tasty, and it was the ingredients I had in my pantry and fridge. So that is what we had last night, and it was great. Anyway, so dishes, that's what we're doing. Guys, I just get so distracted when I'm talking to you because it's just so much fun. I don't know, it's just, I feel like I'm talking to like my best friends and we're just hanging out in my kitchen, and then I start doing dishes and then I talk to you again on the voiceover. It's so much fun. Anyway, so what are some things that you need to get done in your house today? Do you need to meal plan? Do you need to do dishes? I'm always needing to do dishes. Like last night, I also didn't do the dishes from dinner. I fell asleep on the couch, and normally I take a shower before I go to bed. I didn't do that either. And so I'm like, I'm so tired. But I don't know, being pregnant is just, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. It's fun. I am 14 weeks. I was 14 weeks yesterday. So that's really exciting. I'm excited for the 16-week update. I have my appointment like the day before I'm 16 weeks. So we might find out the gender that day. I don't know though. I'm not hopeful because we did not find out the gender with Dan. He had an umbilical cord. He had his umbilical cord between his legs for the 16-week appointment. So we didn't find out what he was until the 20-week ultrasound. The the anatomy scan. Poor Minion. Tomorrow's the big day where he gets his eye taken out. It makes me so sad. We're supposed to do eye drops until then, just to make sure that nothing happens to it. Oh, I just feel so bad, but he has to have it taken out. He's in so much pain, I'm sure, but he's on pain meds right now, so you say, hi Minion. Hi buddy, are you feeling okay? You're not feeling very good, huh? Like, if you can see, like, this eye looks all right, but this eye is definitely bigger and just, I don't know, it's like enlarged and stuff, so it's just sad. 3 different kinds of drops in his eyes 4 times a day. So fun. So yeah, Minion is actually back from his appointment, from having his surgery. He went in 2 days ago, after doing the voiceover. It's 2 days ago for me, and it was not the funnest experience, I wouldn't say, and I felt really sad. You do see me bring him home later on in this video, and he's doing much better than even at that point, so he's doing a lot better now. He's starting to be able to move around. His we took his cone off because he's not actually like pawing at his eye. If he starts pawing at his eye, we're definitely going to put it back on, but he's doing all right. So in case you're wondering, he's just, you know, just getting used to what it is now, you know. And he couldn't see out of that eye anyway, so it was not doing him any good. It was just giving him lots of pain. So that's why we had to take it out. Because the eye specialist was saying that he was just in a lot of pain, and because he has glaucoma in that one eye, and it was like 90 whatever, like the pressure in your dog's eye, or at least the type of dog that he is, needs to be around like 20, and his was up at 90 in that eye. It was like 50 in the other eye at one point, but I think it was just his other eye's fine, at least right now. But his the eye that he had taken out was at 90 for a while, and it's just very painful. So he was just on pain management basically. Anyway, on a happier note, we're getting the dishes done. It feels so good to get these done, and I'm pretty sure I clear out the sink. I'm pretty sure I clean the whole sink, and it's like amazing, and I haven't seen the bottom of my sink in like at this point I hadn't seen the bottom of my sink in like a week, and it just felt so good. I just was like, this is awesome. Why don't I do this every day? And then I did it for like 2 days, and then I have a full sink again. So I think I know why I don't do it every day. I think that I need to declutter my kitchen. I think that that is a necessary thing. I need to declutter my kitchen so that I can, you know, like have more bandwidth and more space and more everything, so that I can get my kitchen clean easier. I just keep thinking of like the minimal mom and how she always says, if you can't keep your house clean, it's probably because you have too much stuff. And I'm like, yep, that's me. 100% that's me right now. And it's funny because I don't feel like I have like that much stuff, because you go to other people's houses and they just have more stuff and more things, and just because I've decluttered so much, and that's great, but I still, for my my clutter threshold, I don't remember who told me about the clutter threshold. Is that Dana K. White? I think that might be her. But that's my clutter threshold is less than I have right now. So I need, especially being pregnant, I need less clutter, and I need less things in my life that are just giving me, like the dishes, they just sit and ask me to do them all day long. So I need less like dishes in my cabinets and everything, so that I can't just pull more out when my sink is full, basically. You know, like if I have half of my plates and cups and things in the sink, I can still pull more out of the cabinet. So I'm thinking I might be doing like a bin where I put a bunch of stuff, like, what is it, the quarantine bin. I might try that for a while and see how that works, just so I can, like, you know, have less to manage And then if I do decide that I want more of those things, I can just pull them out of the quarantine bin, or the time will tell bin is what is what the minimal mom called, like what Dawn calls it now, because of, you know, the pandemic and everything. It's less, quarantine has less of a good ring to it, I think. So because I hadn't sat and I hadn't seen the bottom of my sink for probably a week, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sit and scrub this thing. I'm gonna make sure it looks really good. I scrubbed the faucet, I cleaned the back, like the window area and the wall behind it, and I just kind of scrubbed and made it look nicer. I don't think it's perfect. There's still there's a lot to be wanted in this area, but it feels so much better. I feel like my voice sounds so I don't know, morning awfulness. So I'm sorry for that. It just sounds really sad right now. But I'm going to start talking in the video in just a second, but I just wanted you to see, it takes some time to get your house to feel better. It takes some time to get your house back in order, and just wiping things down and making things feel a little bit better really makes a big difference. And it made a big difference in the way I saw my kitchen. So that was good. All right, so I moved into the dining room. The dishwasher is just gonna be loud for a minute. I'm not turning it off because I will forget to turn it back on, and then that would be even worse than having to hear it for a few minutes, probably. I'm just turning to a fresh new page. And I have my weekly ad for my favorite grocery store. Dan's supposed to be napping. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a pipe dream. But, so I don't know what to do for dinner tonight, but I'm gonna get some meals planned, I think. Okay, so right here I started looking at the ad to see if there was anything in the ad that was catching my eye. Maybe I would do a meal around it, but I just wasn't finding anything. There was pork loin, that was a good deal. Pork has not been my friend. I don't know what it is. Pork has not been my friend lately. Even before, when I wasn't pregnant, it just wasn't great. So I'll do bacon, but not pork. Anyway, so I just decided that I'm not gonna shop at this store because it wasn't a good week for it. And I think it's because of Thanksgiving, to be honest. So I might just do a Walmart pickup because there's not a lot here that I'm I want that specifically. There are a couple things I want to go see. So there's these things called Egg Life wraps that I want to see if they have them there. They're supposed, I looked on the app, and they're supposed to have them at this store. But we'll see, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Meal planning is hard. Oh, I was gonna do, okay, yeah. Let's do taco, maybe just tacos with these almond flour tortillas that I can get from Walmart. So let's do that. So tomorrow we'll be doing tacos. Tonight we will do, maybe I'll make a meatloaf, but then I'd have to use all my meat. That sounds really good though. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's a lot of work. Maybe I'll make meatloaf another day, but oof, I don't want to do that right now. Zucchini pizza boats. We're gonna try that. I don't know if that's any good. Tacos, zucchini pizza boats. We're gonna try, I need to get zucchini and mozzarella. I was gonna do chicken, bacon, ranch, lettuce wraps, which sound wonderful. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds delicious. Creamy Tuscan garlic chicken. Maybe I should try that. That sounds good. That sounds yummy to me. Keto, low carb. There's so many ads. I hate it. That's why I like my phone, because you can kind of skip past the ads easier. I don't know. And it's smaller, so it's less annoying. You know what would be really good added to this? Ooh. Oh. There's this pesto chicken. Okay, what's in the Barilla pesto, right? Okay, let's look at it. Vegetable oil. Oh no. I don't like vegetable oil. It makes me sick. Okay, there's a Knorr pesto mix that I can add my own oils into, maybe. I think I've done this one before. Maltodextrin, garlic powder, potato sugar. This might be okay. It's got a little bit of sugar. I was gonna do Tuscan garlic chicken, but instead, okay, I'm not gonna do that one. Instead, I'm gonna do a creamy pesto chicken. Okay, I'm not doing this one. That did sound good though. I might have to try that one later. So remind me to try the creamy Tuscan garlic chicken because it does sound good. I want to try something different this time. Keto chicken pot pie. Huh. What is that made out of? Almond flour probably. It's not bad though. Which I've done a chicken parmesan. It was not keto, but I did like half regular breadcrumbs and then half pork pinko, which is just like pork rinds ground up, and it was really good. You couldn't even really taste the pork rinds, which is a good thing for me because I don't really like them, which is why I did half and half. But yeah, I'm trying to stay away from too many carbs. The only times I'm like allowing myself to eat more is on like Thanksgiving and those specific days, especially since I won't be feeding myself those days and it'll be kind of hard. Cheese broccoli casserole, chicken cheese broccoli casserole. That one might be good. So I've got some rotisserie chicken. I might need to get some broccoli, and then what else is in here? Teriyaki chicken stir fry thing with cauliflower rice. Okay, so guys, if I had seen this list of things to buy, I would have probably been like, you're crazy, Lindsay. You're never gonna be able to do these kinds of meals. You're just gonna feel really sick, or like you're not gonna like the food you make. And I really like the food that I make for the most part. I mean, sometimes it's like, oh, again, or like, I don't know what to make, but like a lot of the times it's actually really good because, I mean, you're having a lot of cream, which is delicious, but you're not as like, you don't have to make as much food because you fill up easier because the carbs are what like really fill you up. They like really fill up your belly, especially when there's not a lot of meat or protein. So the protein is what like really makes me feel good. So that's what I'm trying to focus on. Okay, so this is my list. I took a long time to do it. Okay, it was fun. So the only recipe that I have on here is the keto chicken broccoli casserole thing that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be doing tacos and almond flour tortillas, zucchini boats, like zucchini pizza boats. So it's basically like a zucchini cut in half, kind of taking the innards out, and then you fill it with your pizza ingredients basically, and you can stuff it, which sounds really good. Chicken bacon ranch lettuce wraps, which Devin probably won't be super excited about, but I am, so we're gonna try it. If he doesn't like it, it's okay. He can add one of the almond flour tortillas. I might even buy regular tortillas for him and Dan if they want them, but maybe I won't. I don't know, we'll see. Creamy pesto chicken with grape tomatoes and green beans, which sounds awesome. So you like make the chicken and then you put the sauce on it. There's a dog pooping outside. Put the sauce on it and then you add the green beans so that they like soften. You might even need to take the chicken out because it might be cooked by that point and you don't want it to overcook, but you throw the green beans in the sauce, let them cook, steam, get really yummy and crunchy and ready to go. You could even get like the frozen ones and just steam them and throw them in if you want. I like to do fresh ones. I think the fresh just makes it taste better. We might do frozen because I'm lazy though, so we'll see. And then you throw at the last 2 minutes, you throw the grape tomatoes in, let them kind of soften up, and then you've got yourself a delicious meal. You can throw it on some cauliflower rice, or zucchini noodles. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know, we'll see. And then we're gonna do the chicken broccoli casserole. You could add some chicken, it's like a cheesy casserole. So you could add some bacon in there if you'd like. That actually sounds pretty good. And then teriyaki chicken with cauliflower rice for the last meal. And tonight, that is another question because I don't have any of these ingredients to make all this stuff. So I can't just pick one of these meals. I have to find something that I have. And I don't have a lot. So last night I made something super carby because I was like, I don't know what I have to make, and I knew I had those ingredients specifically. I might just do something really, really simple. I don't know, I'll figure it out. So yeah, I'll go grocery shopping tomorrow. I might just do a Walmart pickup because usually I end up saving money if I do a Walmart pickup. But yeah, I have a couple errands to run tomorrow, so I'll probably be doing that. But yeah, so that feels good. Meal plan, grocery list. Now I need to go find something for dinner. I'll let you know. Let's go. Using my freshly cleaned sink to thaw out some hamburger patties. So I have this package of 5 hamburger patties. It's about 1.25 pounds of meat. And then I'm gonna have Devin grill those, I think. I have the leftover pineapple from last night that I think I'm gonna saute in a pan with some onions. I don't know. That one I'm not sure about, but I think it might be good. I don't know. And then some bacon, and I can fry up some eggs if we feel like we still need some more food. But I think we'll be okay with what we have. I have an avocado I can cut up, but also I made some like keto, it's not real cornbread, okay? So don't get excited, but it is like cornbread-ish. So it is almond flour bread with like sweetener and stuff. So I wanted to try that. My sister tried it last night. She said it was really good. And so I was like, well, I'll try it too. I don't think I put enough butter on it, for one, and I don't think I put enough I didn't put any honey on it, so I think if we do butter and honey on top and just like let it soak in there and become delicious, that'll be good. I don't do a lot of honey, but sometimes I do, just as like a little treat. So yeah, so we'll try that. Anyway, I'll show you the end result. It's nothing too exciting, but I think Dan and I will enjoy this avocado that definitely needs to be eaten. It's been in my fridge for a while, so hoping it's still good. We'll see. It seems fine. It's like still kind of firm, you know. I'm not worried about it. I mean, if it's gross, we won't eat it, and that'll be fine. I also have some raspberries in the fridge. I should pull those out. Yeah. All right, so I have some bacon. There's more in the oven. I take some out because Devin likes it less crispy and I like it more crispy. I cut up this avocado, expecting it to be super ripe, but it's actually kind of not super ripe. I don't know. It's fine. I sliced some cheese. I actually put them on the things. Here's the cornbread. So I'm gonna put some honey and butter on it. I might just melt the butter and throw it on top and then do some honey on top. I sauteed, like I caramelized some onions, and I also threw the pineapple in there too, so I think it'll be good. And then there's the burgers with some cheese on them, and the bacon is underneath, still cooking. So that's what we're gonna have for dinner. Yay! Spending the morning with Roxy. I don't want to get out of bed. Roxy! Hi, baby. Minion already went to the vet this morning for his surgery, so it's just me and Roxy, and Dan's still sleeping, so we're just kind of chilling in bed for right now. You're so sweet, Roxy girl. You're so sweet. Hi. I'll stop petting her, see what she does. What are you doing? Okay, off the bed. I need to get up. I'm pregnant. I have to pee. Thank you. Okay, guys, I just got back from the grocery store. I did a Walmart pickup, but like, what the crap, they had no chicken. So they were gonna like substitute it with pecan crusted chicken. I'm allergic to pecans, so I stopped at Target. Also, dishes need to be put away. There's stuff on the counters. We'll get through it. It's fine. This is not stuff I bought. That's just stuff that's on the counter. It's fine. Dan over here though is cracking me up. He found this little container. I used to soak his feet in water and like dig his little ingrown toenails out. And so he found that little bucket and he remembered that I used to put water in it, and he would sit just like this and relax. Doesn't he look so cozy? And then Roxy is up on the couch like she normally is. Hey, what are you doing? And Minion just got out of surgery, so he needs to be picked up in an hour because they need to like watch him for a minute. So I'm really like nervous to see how he's doing. I hope he's doing okay. Oh gosh, anyway. So Devin dropped him off this morning. Also, I actually got ready today, so like before 10 o'clock. That's pretty amazing. But yeah, so I'm gonna go through the groceries. We're gonna put them away. We're gonna eat some lunch really quick. I'm just, yeah, ready to eat things. I'm hungry. I've been snacking on pistachios that I just got, so let's do it. Over here, this is something I've been wanting to try. It is the Siete, I don't know, how do you say that? Almond flour tortillas. They're just tortillas that you put in a pan and like roast them really quick, fry them up. They are not cheap. So that's why I haven't tried them before, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some, what was it, the tacos with the almond flour tortillas. So I was like, well, I'm gonna try that and see if it's any good. Oh, also I need a drink of water. All right, and then I got a couple bags of riced cauliflower. So for one of the recipes, I'm doing this as like rice, like a bed of rice, you know, substitute. And then for another, I'm gonna use the riced cauliflower and make my own like tater tots. So we're gonna see how that works out. Hopefully it's good. I got some fresh vegetables as well as some more like frozen ones. I went really cauliflower heavy. Not cauliflower, broccoli heavy. Not really sure why, but I did. I got a thing of romaine lettuce to slice up for the tacos, but also for some, Dan singing the alphabet song. And then I got this broccoli cauliflower medley because I'm going to be doing like a stir-fry, teriyaki stir-fry type thing. Some more broccoli. Okay, I'm just getting a bunch of scam calls. That's great. Okay, and then I got 2 zucchini. I got an avocado. I don't know what for. Maybe the tacos, but also to eat. And then a cucumber because I like cucumbers. Dan really likes cucumbers too. Some tomatoes, some grape tomato, sorry. Usually buy cherry tomatoes, but I don't buy organic stuff, but they substituted it with the organic one, so it's great, cool. Some cream cheese, just a 2-pack of that. I don't think I had a recipe specifically for this, but I use cream cheese a lot, so cool. Parmesan, and Dan's singing so much. Dan, what are you singing? Some mozzarella. We're gonna go through this really quickly. Some ranch. Devin and Dan like ranch. I like it in very small doses. It's not my favorite, and the ingredients aren't great, but I know it's good, and I don't want to try something that's not good right now. Heavy whipping cream for a few different recipes. Xanthan gum. I can never say it. Xanthan gum is good for, it's kind of like a cornstarch. I don't know. I've never used it, so I'm excited to try it. And then teriyaki sauce. This is it's not wholesome ingredients necessarily, but it's just for one meal, and I'm being picky, but I'm not being like extraordinarily picky. Like, this is the only amount of sugar that will be in the meal. So I'm like, okay, you know, I can't be too picky all the time. Some milk, because we go through milk like crazy. I just bought like 2 gallons of milk last week, so there you go. A thing of sausage, this one package, and this is not cheap, but it's 2 pounds. Holy heavens, it's heavy. The Rao's homemade tomato basil pasta sauce. So they substituted that for me, except I had to pay the full price for this. They used to like upgrade you if they didn't have the right items. They would upgrade you. I guess not anymore. It's fine. I'm happy to buy it. I just, you know, I was gonna do the smaller one, but I'll use it. I'm not that worried about it. Some green beans for when I make green beans and chicken. It'll be good with pesto sauce. I'm excited about. Oh, I missed the pesto. Pesto, yay! It's just a mix that I can add some oil into. I'm just gonna do all olive oil, I think. Some bananas for Dan. Pistachios for me. I already dumped them into this container and I've been eating them. Pistachio. You know? Yeah, pistachios.
Pistachios are yummy.
Yeah, pistachios are yummy, huh? And then this is the last thing I got from Walmart, which is just some wet wipes. I don't know, I just bought the ones that were a decent price that had the flip tops, because I bought some that don't have the flip tops and that was a struggle for a while. It's fine. It worked out. So this is the little haul I got from Target. Pretty penny, not gonna lie. I just got a package of boneless, skinless chicken breast because they didn't have any at Walmart. So I ran over to Target. It's right next door. Well, it's like a minute away from the Walmart. So I just ran in there and got some chicken. That was my main thing I was going for. I also wanted to look for these. These are the Egg Life wraps. So they're kind of like a tortilla, but they're made out of eggs. This is the everything bagel one, and this is just the regular eggy flavor probably. I don't know. We're gonna try them. The ingredients on these are pretty interesting. Egg whites, xanthan gum, natural flavor, salt, and niacin, which is a natural preservative, and obviously, you know, it contains eggs. So, oh, you can't even see what I was saying. There you go. Now you can read it. But yeah. And then this one just contains the everything bagel seasoning with it, so whatever's in that. But it's the same things, just with the everything bagel seasoning in it. So we're gonna try those. And then I got some no sugar, no nitrate bacon. I needed a refill of my spray power wash. So I feel really smart because I put my hand over the microphone while I was doing this part. So that's kind of why it cuts in and out sometimes, because I put my hand where I shouldn't while I'm holding the camera. I really need to get something else to hold the camera with, but it's fine. Anyway, so I got the Dawn Power Wash and it's apple scented. So that's why I wanted to try that one, but I'm also like running low. Anyway, so extra virgin olive oil, or just olive oil in general, you need to make sure that it shows the ingredients. I'm going to show you another one that doesn't have ingredients. It's in my pantry, because a lot of the times they will like add other oils to it, like canola or vegetable or other cheaper oils to just kind of supplement the oil and make it go farther, which is fine if you don't have allergic reactions to them, but honestly, like canola and vegetable oils just aren't good for you, so I try and stay away from them. I started that and then it made me feel really good, so I've been trying to stay away from canola and vegetable oil specifically, and a few other like seed oils. They just don't make me feel good. So I did grab this spray olive oil and it was on sale for like $3, and then I got the big thing of avocado oil. It wasn't on sale, but I wanted to try it. And then these CIT grain-free tortilla chips. I think they're made from like almond flour and cassava flour, and they're pretty wholesome ingredients. Yes, avocado oil, coconut flour. There's no almond flour. Chia seeds, sea salt, and we actually used probably about a third of the bag of that, and then threw some cheese on top. And then we threw it in the oven for a while, and we ate that for lunch just because I needed something easy for lunch, and it was really good. And then I got a little thing of baking powder, and then that was it. But I did say that I don't shop at Target very often because it's kind of expensive. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put all this stuff away and then we're gonna go eat some lunch. We'll eat some lunch here. I've got enough ingredients for sure to make lunch. And then we're gonna go get Minion. Poor Minion. I just keep like thinking how sad for that dog. I feel good though. I feel like I've gotten a lot done today, even though all I did was like get up and go shopping. I went to the grocery store. I went to two. So I went to another grocery store. That's where I got this headband, by the way. And that was the only thing at the store that I was like, yeah, I want to buy that. So I bought a $3 headband and that was it. Apparently this is the most comfortable headband ever though. Like it like shapes to your head. I think it's interesting. I don't know. Like it just like molds, which is good for a headband because they hurt if you wear the ones that like push in right here. Oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. So obviously I started putting stuff away. I grabbed like the extra stuff off the counter as well, like along the way. I didn't grab everything, but I grabbed a few things, just trying to like keep up on cleaning up my house. And yes, my house looks a lot better today than it did even after all of this day. So just little baby steps are such a great way to make your house look better every single day. Just pick up 2 extra things, you know. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just pick up 2 extra things that you weren't planning on picking up, and then your house will slowly get better every day. So I just started putting everything on the counter, and just, I don't know, it feels so much better when everything's put away. And when your fridge is full and you have groceries, that's always a nice feeling as well. Roxy, what did you find? I had to stop recording for a second and make sure Roxy didn't get anything. She gets into everything. I don't know what she found, but she ate it. It's, you know, probably something she'll poop out later. So yeah, so I just started lunch. I pulled the ground beef out of the freezer so that it could thaw out in time for dinner. And then because we were doing tacos that night, so I was like, yep, this will be good. And then the tacos were really good, by the way. I did pull a can of like black beans out of my pantry and like warmed them up in the freezer, in the oven freezer. Where'd that come from? Oh, Dan dropped something on his foot, so I had to put a Band-Aid on it. He actually did bleed, so I was like, yeah, I need to put a Band-Aid on that. And then we sat and ate pistachios. Anyway, so I added a can of black beans. I just did like 1 or 2 spoonfuls on mine because beans are very carby. I do feel like they're okay though, because they're pretty decent, like food-wise. I don't know. It's just, I like beans, so I was happy to have a couple spoonfuls on my taco salad. It was more like a taco salad or a taco tostada because I crisped up the tortillas, those almond flour tortillas. It was very good. Devin ate a ton of them, so we had none left over. So when we do the chicken bacon ranch wraps, he's gonna have to use lettuce or just eat the chicken bacon ranch and he'll be happy, I'm sure. Or I think we have the egg life wraps still, so he could use those, but I didn't buy any tortillas, so that's where we're at. And I'm not planning on making anything. I don't want to make bread. I don't want to make anything. I'm just like, yeah, I need to stay away from that kind of stuff anyway. Dan loves to stand like right under me as I'm doing stuff in the kitchen. It's really fun that he comes in the kitchen and tries to be a part of it. He loves cheese though, so he sat and ate a bunch of cheese. And I was kicking myself as I was making dinner. I was like, why didn't I think to just shred a bunch of cheese for dinner too? Because I put the cheese grater in the sink and then I had to wash it before I used it that night. Guys, I am not always the smartest cookie, and I think it's because I don't plan ahead because I'm pregnant and my mind is like mush. So yeah, just threw them in the oven at 250 for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't know, whatever I put it in there for. Yeah.
Is this monster movie a little too scary for you?
They're good. Grain-free tortilla chips are a little different.
We'll watch something else.
They're pretty good.
Just
Is this lunch then? I guess. So I just picked him up from the vet. Dan's in my room. I got Dan out of the car first. And then I went and picked up Minion. So that Dan, I just put him in my room with my phone watching Blippi. It's been one of those days where he watched Blippi in the cart at Target and he's just been watching a little bit of TV today. It's okay. But Minion is definitely tired. I'm tired from walking up the stairs. And so I think, I don't know, do you want to see his face? It's kind of sad. I like almost cried when I saw his face. I just felt so bad that he had to have his eye removed. Like, that's awful. But so I like saw him, and then there was like this 9-year-old, 10-year-old little girl in the vet office, like in the little waiting area when they brought Minion out, and she looked at his eye and she like was like, oh my gosh, is he okay? And I'm like, yeah, but he probably will feel better in a couple weeks. They sent him home with some antibiotics and some pain meds, so that's what we're doing. I'm doing like the mama rock for him. I just feel so bad. I wish he felt better, but he's probably gonna get some rest, some good cuddles. Sorry, buddy. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna sit on the couch with him and relax with him, but I'll show you his face. Look away if you don't want to see it, but it's just like, yeah, poor guy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Minion. So, no, buddy. So, I think he's still on like the pain meds that they put him on at the vet for the surgery, so I'm not sure when he needs to start his pills, but yeah. And then we have a couple extra days of pills if we feel like he needs them from before when we were just doing pain, like just keeping up on his pain meds and stuff for when his eye was in there and giving him lots of pain. So he'll have about 7 days of pain medication that we can use, and hopefully that'll be good for him. I just feel so bad that this is what happened to him. Poor Minion. If I think about it too much, I might cry. Sorry. I can blame crying on being pregnant, right? Anyway, so I was gonna say that Minion's like my first baby. So like when Devin and I got married, Minion was his dog, but I became his insta mom, you know, like we took him home a couple months after we got married. Then we moved somewhere and I wasn't working, so I was home all day with him. I don't really love to cry on camera, but I guess that's just what happens. But yeah, I love this little guy. And I think him having eye surgery and like getting glaucoma, and it just makes me realize, how like old he's getting. He's like, I think he's gonna be like 12 or 13 this year. I have to think about it. Just makes me think that, you know, it doesn't last forever. But it's okay. And I love this little guy. I'm gonna just give him lots of loves. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm gonna go. But thanks for watching this vlog. I had a lot of fun making it up until this point. It was good. It's been a good day, and yesterday was a good day, and I feel like I've gotten quite a bit done. I was probably gonna clean my house more, but this is more important. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Say bye, Minion.